Super. My name is Tangatam, I'm from Turkey. My name is Bernard Claude, I'm from the Caribbean. Patrick Höhn aus Deutschland.
Elizabeth Manning, the United States.
Susana Pisote, Schweiz.
Sofía Rivera, España.
Boris Gang from Hong Kong.
David Breyer, Australia.
Maura Vino, Italia.
Eva Brunel, Canada.
Riccardo Millevada, Italia.
John Kariuki, Kenya.
Edouard Monseveni, France.
Karina Morales, México. Buenos días a todos. We stand here today as students from the University of Gastronomic Sciences from all corners of the globe, all with different cultures. 3 years have passed since the first students began their studies at what was an experiment. It is now a unique academic institution.
We are now a community of 38 nationalities, studying, learning, traveling together. This has given us a unique insight into our differences, but illuminated the fundamental issues that unite us. Through our studies, we are exposed to all that relates to food and to people who produce it.
We have listened to concerns, seen realities, felt the passion, and tasted the fruits of labor from fishermen, farmers, academics, activists, seed savers, brewers, politicians, storytellers, chefs, enologists, breeders, industrialists, and students. Whether a peer or a producer, we have felt their problems as ours, and every day their philosophy has become part of our philosophy.
Inspired, we decided to act now. We are here before you to propose a project that will activate and build on local, national, and international links, and create new ones to further our cause, which each one of us will take responsibility for in our own country.
As Paul Kennedy said, the net allowed me to win against the giant, or at least to live well next to them.
We want to connect our energy with our fellow students from around the globe to promote academic discourse, learn, share resources, and build on the enthusiasm we know is there and ready to be unearthed.
With every day, the conversation about food gets louder. What began as a whisper about quality consumption is developing into a global discourse on food and all the issues linked to this fundamental and unifying part of life. Today, we are presenting a project to be more actively involved in furthering the mission of good, clean and fair. To do this, we propose the establishment of a network for all, run by students, based in universities, to solidify connections and a practical reality.
Vision without action is a dream. Action without vision is simply passing time. Action with vision is making a positive difference. Joel Baker.
Your work over the last 20 years has developed into what Slow Food is today. We're here to ask you to help us carry your work into the future. We need your help to make this project a reality.
We need your guidance and support, your expertise and encouragement to empower us to make real change. Through research, your ideas, and a great deal of thought and cooperation, we are developing a plan for how we can awaken and strengthen this project.
Once the preserve of only farmers or the self-indulgent, we are now at a point where food studies is one of academia's fastest growing fields, and PhD candidates are writing thesis topics in almost every discipline. Across the globe, organizations whose philosophy is parallel to that of good, clean and fair are flourishing. As our food-related blogs, farmers markets, online communities, discussion on organics, food miles, and food security climate change, GMOs, websites for amateur food photography, and recipe exchange.
Our project will be able to facilitate a link between academic, agronomist, and activist, or student, seed saver, and chef. Facilitated by students as an online and practical network bound together by the same guiding principles, but providing space for all, given the multidisciplinary nature of gastronomy.
In addition to the active online community, there will be a very real and tangible manifestation of this project. This will be the placement of students in the Terra Madre and Slow Food communities to experience firsthand the different realities, providing an extraordinary educational and life experience. We know that the principles of slow food are always more powerful when seen in a real sense. From this perspective, we plan to bring students from all corners of the globe to the University of Gastronomic Sciences, and particularly to the Terra Madre 2008, in the hope of again strengthening our connections and furthering the philosophy of good, clean, and fair. Also, of crucial importance is the building of relationships with young producers and the hope that we can facilitate their right to travel between other food communities.
It was the Prophet Muhammad who said, 4 things throughout the world: the learning of the wise, your decades of knowledge and wisdom, the justice of the great, the fair and respectful application for the greatness of the people who produce our food, the praise of the good, the efforts and energies of everyone who truly wants to protect the world they live in, the valor of the brave, the spirit of the yoke to face the problems with the fairness and boldness. Thanks.
If it hasn't rained for 5 years for our Australian brothers and sisters, it is my concern, even if it continues to rain in France.
If our Kenyan friends are being cheated out of a fair wage for their vegetables on the international market, that makes me poorer, even if I'm not Kenyan.
When American children suffer from obesity and don't know who and where their food comes from, it frightens me to look at my hungry neighbors.
When Mexican farmers leave their land in search of better wages and traditional knowledge is lost, I lose part of my history.
We are just a small example of the possible positive influence of a virtuous globalization. We would like to introduce our friends from Slow Food USA with a wonderful example of student involvement at the national level. We need your help to make this a reality, and then we will be able to see each other in Torino, Terra Madre 2008. Thank you very much.